Hi, let's make a t-shirt using my S1 and the xtool screen printing system. Here I am telling my laser I'm preparing a screen and setting my material to the default screen setting. Now uploading my SVG, which I got from Creative Fabrica. We are now going to flip this horizontally so that it's mirrored, and then I'm going to rotate it so it fits inside the screen. I'm now separating the orange and the black layers so that they can be independent of each other, and I can engrave them on separate screens for different colours. As you can see, this SVG comes with everything separate, so I'm grouping all those together to combine them as one. Popping my orange back into place so that it engraves in the correct place on the second screen. I'm going to turn off the output for the orange layer. Now I'm measuring the distance. The S1 automatically measures your distance for you so that it is perfectly correct for the material thickness that you are engraving. I'm now going to measure the distance, and so I've measured the distance. Now I'm going to mark the area of the screen so that I can see exactly where I'm positioning my SVG within that screen. So you place the red crosshairs on one corner for a rectangle, press the button on the front of the machine, move it to the next corner, press the button again, and that will give you the area. So as you can see there's the area of my screen, and this will show on my canvas. So that inner green line is showing where my canvas is, and the little red crosshair on there is showing where my laser module currently is. Just double checking that I have turned off the output for the orange layer. Now we're going to process. That's the preview of what it's going to engrave and the path the laser is going to take. Now I press my button on the S1 and off it goes. That's screen 1 done. Now we're going to go back in and turn off the output for the black layer and turn on the output for the orange layer. This ensures that when you line your screens up, when you go to put the ink through them, everything is in the correct place. Once again, there is what it's going to engrave and the laser path. So I've sent that off to engrave now, And I think that says it's going to take 14 minutes. This is the screen printing platform. That is a sticky mat, so that holds your material in place. You can just give this a wipe down as well if it gets bits of hair, etc. on it, like mine has. Now I'm going to put thread the t-shirt over the top, so it's not, so that goes inside the t-shirt. Make sure it's all lined up. And the position is correct for my design. Obviously get those creases out as well. Now I'm putting screen 1 into the screen printing thing and locking it in. Using xtool's water-based ink. And I don't know if I'm doing this right because I don't read instructions, but I'm sure I saw somewhere that you're supposed to prep the screen with ink. So I'm applying some ink, spreading it out. This is actually the second time I've used the screen printing, so we'll make our mistakes together. Without pushing it down, so this isn't touching the t-shirt at the moment. I'm just spreading the ink over to prep the screen. I have actually looked since making this video. I don't think this is essential. As you can see, there's me just making a big mess. So I'm just trying to make sure the ink has covered all the areas, just to prep it. As I say, I don't know why you prep, but apparently you're supposed to. Well, according to one person, then I've seen others say you don't need to do that. So next time we'll try it without prepping the screen. Now we are going to push down on the screen, grab our tool and slide the ink up and over our design. I'm going to take the excess ink and put it back in the pot. I don't know why I've left this bit in. Now I'm going to take off that screen. As you can see, our design below. Now this is another step I've done that I don't actually think is essential. I'm just blasting it quickly with my heat tool just to dry it out a little bit before I put the second screen on. Just because I don't really want any ink transfer, and it just felt the right thing to do to me. Now we're placing screen 2 into the screen press, and we're going to follow the same steps as we did with screen 1. Once again, I prepped the screen, but as I said, I don't actually think this is an essential part, and I may try it again without prepping the screen beforehand. Once again, just squeegeeing that over. Now I've pressed down and we're pulling the ink across the design. And lift up and check, and there we go. Just going to push a little bit more ink through because I think I missed a tiny bit. And there we go. I am so pleased with this. And here is our finished screen printed t-shirt. Made a couple of mistakes, but I'm still learning, the same as everyone else. Any questions, please pop them in the comments. Thank you.